Yay. Hi. Hi, everyone. I recharged. It was quick. So we'll let the room fill up a little bit. How's everybody? I know everybody got like super confused with that, but I needed a break. And for some reason I couldn't I figured out why I couldn't turn off is because my camera was still up going. So hi, everyone. Hi again. Thanks. Thank you. We're starting with Aries. Thank you, Susan. I love that name, Roadkill Barbie. I love it. Hi. Hi, Denora. How are you? Twinspire. That's a good name, too. Everybody has such great names. Aries moon. How did you feel about that moon, Susan? Did you do okay with it? We back. We back. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Hit the like button. You were pretty awful. Happy Friday, small wildflowers. Thank you. This is the second, like we're going to start with Aries and end at Virgo. So the second 6 signs that I haven't finished. Life is full of beauty and vlogs. That's a good name too. Everybody has such interesting names. Hi, Marie. I have not done Leo yet, but Pisces is in another video that will eventually save. I think it's going to take a minute to save. The difference between the Aries moon is the moon sign is kind of like your emotional state, how you emotionally react to the world. Your sun sign is how people see you. Taurus has not been done yet. Your sun sign is how people see you. So let's get started. Everybody's getting really super antsy asking for all the signs. So we're going to start with Aries and we're going to end with Virgo. So all of my Aries, sun, moon, rising. Aries. And this is for like weekend energies and early next week. I'm going to focus on weekend energies and early next week. So just see how everybody's doing. Yeah, you know, I think it was because my camera was still up and that's why it wouldn't let me close anything. So Aries, are you dealing with an Aquarius or are you healing? We have the star. Are you getting your wishes granted this weekend? I feel like this is healing. You guys actually, that's really interesting. This is very Piscean energy that's coming out too. The Pisces got the same kind of energy. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, and then we have the 9 of Swords. So definitely some healing here. Try not to be in a state of anxiety. I kind of feel like some of you are anxious out there. Let's try not to do that. Your vacation starts at 5. That's awesome. Yay for vacations. Oh, yeah. Definitely healing. Man. 3 of Swords. And we also, the 6 of Cups flipped over. So this is either a relationship that you're healing from or something from the past that you're still holding on to and healing from. Now, the 3 of Swords, yes, it's a broken heart, but more than anything, the reason why we still feel the pain is because it's up in our head. These are swords, you know, swords are thoughts. These are where all the memories are, and that's why we hold on to the pain. That's why it's so hard. So I feel like it's time to start letting go of things of the past and moving forward this weekend. So definite healing, taking some time out, really, really, really letting yourself, I kind of feel like some of you just want to be left alone and you're trying to get back to that stable environment. You have the Four of Wands here. So you could be like literally, I want to say healing your household. You know, like there could be some pain from home or some old pains that keep coming up. But if you guys are kind of taking a time out and taking a break, this is time to master yourself. This is time to get in control of those emotions. That Aries full moon might have done a number on you and brought up a lot of stuff that's making you realize that you really need to master yourself. So we have the Empress here on the Nine of Swords. So creation and life and new beginnings and hopeful outcomes. And then we have the Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords? Being up in your head, you're thinking too much. That's what that means. When you're up in your head, you're thinking too much. Yeah, get control of those emotions with the Emperor. You guys, like, I seriously feel like you're kind of blocking people out this weekend so you can heal. Sorry, I had like the card sideways. I feel like you guys are blocking people out this weekend so you can heal things from the past. Let's see what the Six of Cups is. You could be healing past relationships too and really coming into a balance with them. But yeah, this was a karmic cycle. This is, I gotta say, whatever it is from your past that you're still holding on to, the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that there are much better times ahead. So I think this is a time of release. It's a time of letting go, leave the past in the past. If you're still holding on to it for a reason, like if you still are having very strong feelings towards someone or something that's been going on in your past, the Wheel of Fortune is saying that you don't need to hold on to that anymore. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's a twin flame relationship, if it's a soulmate relationship, or if it's just like general things going on in your life that you're holding on to. The Wheel of Fortune is saying if you let go, and by let go, I mean disengage from it. Release the energy, start working on yourself, start really gaining that momentum for yourself. And once you release that energy, really good things start to come in. But if you're still holding on to things from this past, this Wheel of Fortune is going to get stagnant. And that's when we see the Tower energy show up. It didn't show up today, but if you hold on to that stuff, that Tower will eventually show up. So, blocking the negative people, they just suck up my positivity. Yep, I just did Aries, Rachel. That was Aries, just did it. So now we're going to move on to Taurus. Karen, if you're surrounded by negative people, that means that you need to disengage from them. I know a lot of the time it's really hard to release negative people from your life, but honestly, we're in charge. We are in charge of our lives. So you don't have to have negative people around you. You don't have to have people that pull you down around you. That is a misconception. I don't even care if it's family. If family is pulling you down, remove yourself from the situation. If that means that you have to go away for a weekend or something to remove yourself from negative energy, do it. Like being stuck is an illusion. Being stuck in a situation and feeling like you have to stay there is an illusion. So, Taurus, how are my bulls, my lovely bulls? I love you, Taurians. You know, every sign has a special place in my heart. But I'm so surrounded by Taurus energy like all the time. All the time. That I love it. I love it. You guys just get me. I don't, and that's the thing is like, you are like, you'll look at my weirdness and laugh. Like you'll look at my awkwardness and laugh. It's very much the same way I am with Aquarius. You guys get me in a way that nobody else does. And I get you. I think I get Taurians in a way that nobody else gets Taurians. They all think that you guys are just stubborn and stuck and ridiculous. I don't see that. I mean, maybe sometimes. But it's who you are. Why would you want to? I said this to actually a Taurus friend of mine last night. Why would you want to provoke such a peaceful animal? Why would you want to poke an animal so much to get them to move and to make them angry? Why would you want to do that? What are you guys confused about right now? Seven of Cups, Taurus. Is there a lot going on? Are you a little fuzzy, not really sure what the future is going to bring? That's okay. The unknown isn't always bad. I know sometimes it feels like it, especially Taurus have a real problem with the unknown. And I get it, but it's the fear of not knowing what's coming that you have the unknown, that's why you don't like the unknown, is because you're afraid of it. Fear is also an illusion. So you guys might be taking a time out this weekend and early next week also. Four of Cups. I feel like you guys don't want to disengage because you're trying to figure out your shit. Sorry, excuse my language, but that's just real. It's reality. You guys are trying to figure something out. So you're pulling back. And Taurus do this really well. And so the moon has been in Taurus for the last couple of days. So that's really going to make the Taurus sign to pull back. And this is the thing, is when a Taurus pulls back, people don't like it when Taurians pull back, but Virgos do it all the time. And they just like, people are like, oh, that's just what a Virgo does, right? I feel like you guys are pulling back so that you can get clarity on a situation. You're trying to shine some light on this Seven of Cups. And the only way you know how to do it right now is to disengage with everyone and be like, listen. Anybody see that YouTube video where where the little boy's like, listen, Linda, listen. I love that little boy. It's hilarious. Give you a pow pow. It's several years old. I don't know. It's a couple of years old, but it's funny. My 5-year-old says it all the time. Listen, Linda. So Seven of Cups, what are you guys confused about? Or what are you trying to figure out? I feel like, all right, that's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them all. There's 4 of them. And the reason why I'm taking them all is this is all the confusion you have here. All of these things are going on in your mind. You guys have your guard up. You're fighting for something. And I feel like you're fighting for your truth with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You guys are fighting for your truth. And you're trying to we also have the Ace of Cups and the Emperor. That Emperor energy, man, Mars energy is for real. You guys are trying to find out how to get control of your emotions, how to control the situation. I think it's time to speak up. Like, yes, take your time out. Get some clarity in the situation. Get some clarity on what you're doing because you're fighting for your cause. You're fighting for your own truth. You're fighting for loving yourself more than anything. You could be wanting to make an offer to an Aries or find out the truth about an Aries, but you're really fighting for your cause. I feel like more than anything, you're fighting for your cause. You're fighting for what you want this weekend. And not what everybody else keeps telling you that you want. So if you have to be in a 4 of Cups state of mind, that's okay. It's fine. But if you're in a 4 of Cups state of mind and you're reminiscing about the past, you can't do anything about the past, you know? And I think that the past has actually is the reason why and I want to say you're almost apathetic because of the past and you're trying to gain clarity on the emotions of the past. Like, what am I supposed to do? You could also be pulled away from a soulmate or thinking about a soulmate. But don't let it get to an illusion state. Don't let it get to a point. I feel like there's clarity that's needed, and it's a really emotional weekend. And I think there's a lot of past issues that will be drudged up this weekend. You may be in fight mode. You may be really, really guarded or in fight mode. And I feel like you kind of just want to run away and be like, could you just leave me alone so I can figure this out on my own? And the sun. This feels very internal. It feels all very, it doesn't feel like it's external at all. Yeah, getting clarity on, again, you could have I think you're gaining clarity on yourself, on how to master yourself, how to get that creative aspect going again, how to get the fire back, you know? And not, you don't want to force it. Like you're really trying, and this is okay. Like, I don't care how many people are going to call you stubborn during this process. Process it the way that you need to. Because I feel like you're coming to the end of this battle. Since we have the 9 here, it's not like the 7 of wands. It's the 9 of wands. You're coming to the end of the battle, but you've got to gain clarity and get control over your own emotions and your own truth. And if that means pulling back, try not to reminisce on the past too much, because I feel like that might drag you down even further. Really look towards your future. And I know that your future is a little fuzzy and you're not really sure what's going to come of it. Even still, things will be looking up. Things will be looking up. I promise. See? The sun promises healing and prosperity and a bright brand new day. And the sun just shined in the window. I don't know if you guys recognize how it got a little bit brighter when I put the sun card up. That was awesome. All right. So Geminis. I already did Capricorn, Queen Vampirus. Oh my God, that's such an awesome name. I already did Capricorn. It's in the video that's still kind of like spinning right now. It'll eventually save, I think. The balance of life is exhausting. I agree. Already did Aries. I'm moving on to Gemini. I already did Taurus, Dallas. Just did Taurus. Smudging with sage to release negative energy. Good. All right. Another sign that I love. You guys definitely think that I'm weird. I'm raising 2 Geminis. I lived with a Gemini my whole life. My brother's a Gemini. Geminis. All right. Let's see. What's up, Gems? What's going on for my Geminis this weekend and early next week? Are you guys focusing on money? I feel like there's some new starts that are coming in. Make sure your eyes are wide open for this gift. The Ace of Pentacles is coming in. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, make sure your eyes are wide open, because some of you don't have your eyes wide open. I feel like some of you are not seeing this lovely, lovely gift coming in. 2 of Swords. And why? Some of you need to release the past. Let's get through this again. All right. Somebody has a lot of Taurus and Gemini energy in their chart. Whoever's like watching this right now. I feel like there is a gift coming in for Geminis. And the reason why you're not seeing it is because you guys need to release the past. The past is the past is the past is the past. You cannot change the past. You can't make it different. You can learn from it and you can move on. If this is a person, place, thing, pick an element. I don't care. Man, this Gemini energy is strong, because I want to get super sarcastic with you guys, like big time. Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify, what is this? What is this? Ace of Pentacles. That card really wants to come out. Yeah, see, you guys are waiting for this Ace of Pentacles to come in. This Three of Wands. Now, all right, I am feeling some super contradictory energy because I feel like some of you are like, what the hell? Why do I have to wait so long for this gift to come in, for this Ace of Pentacles to come in? Why am I standing here and waiting and waiting and waiting for something that I rightly deserve? Like, you rightfully deserve this Ace of Pentacles. Where is it? Why the hell do I not have it? No. Because you're in a Two of Swords state, because you are blindfolded to the fact that it's there already. You don't even have to wait for it anymore. It's right in front of your face. Why are you in a Two of Swords state? Probably because you're still holding on to something, or you're not seeing something clearly. I feel like somebody needs to get really honest with themselves. Somebody needs to get really honest with themselves. Two of Swords, you got to let it go. I actually want to sing the song. I'm not going to sing because I have a terrible voice. Maybe not terrible, but it's not fantastic. I actually want to sing the song Let It Go from Frozen. Seriously, let it go, Gem. Let it go. And this could be a Sagittarius that you're holding on to. But I understand. It's almost like you're not seeing the gift of, like, even patience or something. There is something that you're not seeing there. This is a balance that you guys really, really need to find within yourselves. And yes, be very patient with yourself, but I'm kind of frustrated. Like, I feel like I'm fighting with the two propensities of a Gemini right now. Because you guys are like, but I'm focused on my coins. I want to have my stability in my life. But why am I not seeing it? Why is it not coming in? Well, there's still some healing that has to be done and some balance. I mean, this is like balancing out your heart and your mind, your body and your soul, you know? And if you're still holding on to past relationships, whatever, again, pick an element. People, places, things, doesn't matter what it is. If you're still holding on, oh my God, Mars, all over. Somebody has, like, for real Aries energy here. We got the Emperor. I feel like you guys are being really, really, like, stoic and stubborn and like, but I don't want to let go of this Aries, or I don't want to let go of the past, or, you know, but I'm comfortable here, except you're not comfortable here. Like, one twin is saying, but I'm comfortable. And the other twin is saying, but we got stuff going on. We got stuff going on that's coming up and over the horizon, you know? So Gemini, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, see? Some more balancing, the Star, healing, balancing, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. You have offers coming in. You have new directions, new truths, new opportunities. But again, you're waiting for it. You know, you're waiting for it to come in. You're waiting for some kind of truth or communication. But at the same time, you're blocking it too. It's the very give and take, like a very push-pull energy. Yes, I want it. No, I don't. Yes, I want it. No, I don't. Yes, I want it. No, I don't. Twins. Oh, let me pull my hair out. I love you guys so much, but you're kind of, you know, and I understand that Geminis tend to self-sabotage sometimes because they see something really, really good and they're like, yeah, but do I really want that? I'm going to wait for the next best thing. And so they, like, don't see that that is the best thing that's coming. And they don't have a next best thing coming because that's like the best thing that you can get. So if you're waiting on something and you're still super pulled back, it is right in front of your face. And I feel like you need to drop your guard, really balance out your energies in the inside, which I know is not the easiest thing to do for Geminis, and let go. Like, let go of the past, let go of the things that have happened, because there's some stuff coming in for you. All right. Cancer is next. Cancers. That is tough. Getting raised by 2 Geminis. It is still a live chat. Cancer is next. Whoa. All right. I think that's saying no more shuffling. Thank you, Selma. Really appreciate it. Oh. All right. So Cancers are taking a break this weekend. Thinking. 4 of Swords. So you guys are taking a much needed rest, a much needed break. I think you guys are tired of thinking so much. Some of you might need to get into meditation mode and reset. I feel like there's some recharging that needs to happen. Get in touch with yourself again. I feel like, I remember the Cancer reading, you guys have been doing everything for everyone all summer. So it's really time to reset and recalibrate, get yourself back into being fantastic. So, and this is why, all right, you're avoiding, that's what you're doing. You're avoiding tower moments. If this tower moment's already happened, if something's already become really unstable and it's already fallen and you're kind of picking up the pieces, that's what you're doing. You're healing from this tower moment. If this tower moment hasn't happened already, I feel like you're kind of, either part of you is avoiding it from happening. Like you don't even want to, you're in denial almost that it's coming. Could be a conversation, just could be something that's going on in your life that needs to be rectified, really. This is the universe coming in saying, that wasn't stable. We gotta switch it up. We gotta change it now. Wasn't stable. So one more, Cancer. Let's get one more. There it is. Yeah, Justice. So you're trying to find balance, but justice is also about karma. And I feel like that karmic activity that is going, I almost did it again, in your life is creating this tower moment. It's almost like you have to have this conversation. You have to let this tower fall. You have to let things go so the energy can shift. So this karmic pattern can end. So this karmic cycle can end. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense to somebody. 4 of Swords. And I think that you're trying to figure out how to do it, because the 4 of Swords to me is, again, cutting ties with the idea of the way we think things are supposed to go and looking at them in a different way. It's like a minor arcana of the Hanged Man almost for me. I think that if you guys were to meditate and get back in touch with yourself and your intuition, you're going to get the answers. I really think that you'll get the answers. But here's the thing. If you don't go into meditation mode and you just kind of go into like a woe is me type of mode, I feel like the things that you're not saying will blow up in your face. I feel like, you guys need to open up. And it's okay if you're meditating, it's okay if you're taking a break so you can like get your thoughts together. Like some of you are doing that, getting your thoughts together. But this tower is going to come in and it's going to show you that you need to act on those thoughts after you get them together. And we have the Hierophant. So this could be with a Taurus, could be with a Pisces also. It could also deal with the institution. It could deal with the institution of marriage. Oh, there's 222 people in the room that are watching. Hey. If you are, and I was actually going to say somebody's going through a divorce. Somebody here is going through a divorce. And I feel like you just don't want to deal with it. I think you're just like, I don't want to deal with it. And unfortunately, the sad part is we have to deal with it. It is something that is, very real that needs to happen. I don't feel like, obviously, all Cancers aren't getting divorced. This could be just really, really needing to I just feel like there's like you guys need to get stuff back together. And this tower's coming in saying you guys need to get stuff back together. So we're going to clean up first. We are going to clean up first. So what is justice? Yeah. 5 of Cups. I feel like there's an earth sign that you're kind of disappointed in. A little bit disappointed in. Could be a Taurus. Again, doesn't have to be a Taurus. Could be a Virgo or a Capricorn also. But the 5 of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles, it's like there was karmic activity with this person. Something karmic, some kind of karmic cycle that you were going through. And if you're in a relationship with them, I feel like you guys need to open up to each other. I feel like there needs to be a talk. There needs to be, and I almost feel like you're avoiding the conversation. Like you don't want to have this conversation, but it's coming. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. It might not be the most fun conversation, but it really, really is necessary and it has to happen. I feel like something karmic here, big time. And it doesn't mean that the relationship is over. Yes, some Cancers out there are getting divorced. Some Cancers are not getting divorced. I don't feel like the relationship is over. I feel like there is just a discussion that needs to be had. Let's clear the air. Let's clear the air. I didn't look at the bottom of the deck. Let's do that really quick. Yeah. See? I don't lie about things. 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I feel like Cancer, you guys need to have a discussion with someone. Move that energy. Get it going. Don't pull back again. Because again, I feel like you guys are like, oh man, do I really have to have that talk? I don't want to have that talk. Do I really have to have that? Yes. 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 You do. Because if you don't have it, I feel like it's like fight or flight mode. And if you don't have that conversation, you're going to regret it. You will regret it later. It will be worse later on if you don't have the conversation now. Okay. Man, tough energy, Cancer. Leo. Leo's in the house. Leo's in the house. One of my very best friends in the whole world is a Cancer, and she and I were talking yesterday about how it's so easy for Cancers to like explode and then feel really bad later, and then explode again and then feel really bad later. My mom's a Cancer rising, Sagittarius sun and a Cancer rising. Can you imagine how her explosions could be sometimes? Like super loving woman. She has a Capricorn moon. So she was really, really protective, like overly protective sometimes. But when she got mad, she got mad. She would, and she still will do it. And I will look at her and I'll be like, you need to put that Cancer rising away. I don't play anymore with her Cancer rising because I know what it is now. I know why she explodes. I know why she has those moments. Like, and they're real. They're for real, for real. All right, Leo. Let's talk. What's up, Leo? I'm a Leo in Vedic astrology, by the way. I'm like all Leo in Vedic astrology. I have a Virgo rising and a Scorpio moon, and then every other planet is Leo, except for maybe like 2. So, where my Leos at? Oh, Eric, you're back. Oh, man. Leos, I know what's going on with you guys. New beginnings, fresh starts, clearing the air. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't do something stupid. We can be very, I say we, I'm so close. August 30th is so close to Leo. Even if I didn't know what my Vedic astrology was, I always feel so close to you guys. Yeah, you guys are moving forward really, really quickly with the Chariot. This is supposed to be happening. Something is going on this weekend. You have a fresh, brand new, clean slate, brand new start. this weekend and you're ready. Man, look at that Chariot. You are ready to go. Some of you might be traveling. If you're traveling, I just want to, for some reason, the Fool is making me want to say just be cautious. Like, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I need to tell some people to be cautious. I want to keep on saying, don't be the fool. Don't be the fool. But, all major arcanas. This forward movement is pushing you into healing, Leo, big time. And you could be dealing with an Aquarius, an Aries, or a Cancer. But more than anything, you are headed to your wishes, your hopes, your dreams. This is a big weekend for you, for Leos. There's a shift that's happening, and I've been feeling this for the last month. It's almost like you guys were beat up by the eclipses more than anybody. And I mean, obviously they were in your sign and they were in Aquarius, your opposite sign, right? But this summer, like, beat you guys up more than anybody. And I feel like there's this fresh new start. And I've been feeling the shift for a couple, like in August and September. And it's like upon you now. I think the Aries full moon probably really pushed you forward, Leo. And I think that there are such good things that are happening. Yeah, could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius or another air sign, or this could just be you cutting out all of the bullshit. Let's get real, right? Tea time? Can I take a drink? So if you're dealing with an air sign, I feel like there's a new beginning with an air sign. If you're not dealing with an air sign, I feel like this is you and you're just ready for a new start and you're ready to cut out all the bullshit, and your forward movement is fast and it's stable because the Chariot is the yin and the yang energy. When the yin and the yang come together and we're balanced within, divine masculine, divine feminine, yin yang energy, when you're balanced within, that's when divine timing comes in and says, y'all are ready. You all are ready to go. So this Chariot, don't miss the boat, Leo. Two of Swords. There might be something that tries to stop you. There might either be an air sign that comes in that tries to stop you. No, I'm not feeling that. I feel like you might do something to try and stop yourself from movement forward. It's almost like you get this really, really great feeling and things start pushing forward and then something comes in and it's like stop mode. This could also be after a time of stagnancy, you're ready to move forward. But I do feel like some Leos, I almost said Aquarius, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius. But I feel like some Leos aren't seeing something in this. And that might be where the cautiousness is coming in too. And if you guys are going on a trip, make sure that your oil is checked. Make sure like everything is checked this weekend before you go on a trip. If you're going on a trip, there's some kind of cautious energy here. And then the Star, getting your wishes, getting balanced, wishes, hopes, dreams. Seven of Cups. This is where the Two of Swords is coming in. Don't fear the unknown. I feel like if you guys start moving forward, if things start moving really, really fast, it's going to freak you out and you might stop yourself. Yeah. Knight of Wands, something is happening really, really fast, but it's leading you to stability with the Four. Like, I feel like somebody's coming in and it's confusing you and it's making you like, I don't know if I want that. And I think a lot of it, and that might be where this Queen of Swords energy is coming into. It's like, I want to cut out the bullshit in my life. Is this bullshit that's coming in? I don't think so. Because usually the Knight of Wands energy for me is like a wishy-washy feeling. but I'm not feeling that with this. I feel like it's kind of passionate and it's kind of coming at you really fast. This could also be you going towards stability, but I feel like this is somebody else. I feel like somebody else is coming into your energy, into your space pretty quickly. And I don't even know if they're offering you this stability, but it's leading to stability in your life. Whatever that means for you, whether this person is just shifting the energy for you, there's definitely an offer coming in. And damn it, if that Emperor did not show up again, getting you up in your head. I don't know who this Aries is, but this Aries is in every single sign. This could be Mars confusing you. Like all of this quick energy and all of this Mars energy. I'm wondering if there's like a conjunction this weekend that I'm missing that has to do with the Mars energy. Mars-Uranus, possibly. That was last week. We had a Mars-Uranus last week. But this energy that's coming in, you're trying to control it. I feel like you guys are trying to control it, and you're going to make yourselves anxious, Leo. You're going to make yourselves anxious if you try and control the energy coming in. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit, which is the Virgo card. So discernment, discernment, discernment. That's all I'm hearing right now. Like that's what I want to say is discernment. Make sure you're really using your judgment on this. And when I say that, I don't mean be cautious. Don't be cautious towards the person. This person that's coming in is beautiful. Like this looks great. I want you to use your discernment with yourself because I think that you might have a tendency to be like, it's too good to be true. I don't want to confuse myself again. And I don't know if you've noticed, but like all the readers are talking about this new love that's coming in October. And I mean, not like 20 readers can't be wrong, you know? So I really do feel like there's this big relationship thing that's going to be happening for a lot of the signs or the general collective. And a lot of it has to do with Venus being in Scorpio. And, this is a great opportunity coming in for you guys. And I think that you might be your own worst enemy because you're going to try and block yourself from it. So don't block yourself from it. It's good. Could be a Virgo, could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius, Cancer, Aries. And then we have water signs and fire signs here. And an air sign. It could be anybody. Like, let's not get into particulars. All right, Leo? Okay. It's not too good to be true. It's not too good to be true. And you know, that new love energy coming in, if you've been dealing with a person, a particular person for a long time, and nothing has been happening and nothing has been happening and nothing has been happening, they can have an energetic shift and come in as a brand new energy for you. And that could be a new love also. I know that gets really confusing when you think of it that way. But so Virgo, where are my Virgos? Is it too good to be true? Oh my God, Eric. See, now you have to text me and tell me what that even means. Because I know what that reading meant for me. So thank you, Rose. Where are my Virgos? Where are my Virgos at? Bye, Eric. Love you. You better text me and tell me what you meant by that comment, that it's too good to be true. Oh, geez. Don't mess with my heart. Stop messing with my heart. Oh, man. Funny. I love Eric. If you guys have not been to Divine Conversations, go to his site. Watch his readings. He's amazing. So intuitive. All right, last shuffle, Virgos. I know, that's kind of a loud. I always hate shuffling on camera. It's really loud, but gots to be done. All right. Yeah, Carla, he's amazing. I got to meet him this summer. He stole my heart away. Stole my heart. All right, Virgos, my lovely, lovely Virgos. Let's make it a good weekend, right? Let's make it a good weekend. Oh, shit. All right. Rebuilding. 3 of Pentacles. Of course, the Virgos are going to get the Pentacles, right? Of course, the Virgos are going to get the Pentacles. And then we have the 9 of Cups. And we have Temperance. So somebody is being very patient for their wishes to come true. Somebody's balancing themselves out and really starting something new. I feel like there's like a new project. You could be like working together with people. Also, you could be out just having a good time. Try not to overindulge. Try not to overindulge, Virgo. But I think that this is more of a balance because you want to manifest shit. Sorry. That only happens when people are in the chat or the feed that I'm reading for that curse, because I don't curse a lot. And I have been a lot lately. So maybe it is just me. Let's see, Virgo. This is very interesting. I feel like you guys are just really like wanting to, you're working hard to get your wishes, your hopes, your dreams. But I think some of you are kind of like, I don't know what that is yet. So I got to balance myself out. I don't even know what it is that I want in life. You're building towards it, but you don't even know. You don't even know. And there is Sagittarius. Regina, Sagittarius energy is Temperance. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius that you really, really, really want in your life. Lots of manifesting. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you guys are fighting for this. You guys are fighting for a new start, for rebuilding, for opening up, for bringing things into your life, for manifesting really, really good things. And I think that the battle is almost over. And I think the reason why the battle is almost over is because you're not going to settle anymore. I feel like there's no settling that's happening here. And so let's see, 9 of Cups. And even if it's like, but that's the thing is like, you're not settling, but at the same time, you're going for what you want. You're going for what's going to make you feel really good. And there could be some overindulgence this weekend. Be very, very safe if you guys are like out partying or anything like that. Have a good time, but be really safe. That's like Mama Virgo mode coming out. Very difficult road to get to that 9 of Cups. But we have, like I said, didn't I say it? You're almost done with the fight. And then we get the 10 of Wands. So we have the 9 of Wands here. You've been building and building and building. And you're almost done. You're almost to your 9 of Cups. I really like that energy. That's awesome. And Temperance is balancing yourself out. Yes, it represents Sagittarius, but it also represents a balance of heart and mind, body and soul, a lot of healing. And I think that this is what's going to happen. 7 of Swords. I think this is happening because you're no longer wanting, like you're not deceiving yourself. You're not letting others deceive you. I think that there's this just underlying knowing of, you know what, I've been fighting the good fight for a really long time. And I'm tired of fighting that battle. And here I go. I'm walking up the hill. I'm going to get to my castle. There's a need to go for what you want and not always go for what everybody else wants of you. You know, I don't want to say it, but I feel like I have to. You could also feel like a Sagittarius is deceiving you. I hate to say that, Regina, because I like specifically like thinking about this, but, and that may not even resonate with you at all. So take it with a grain of salt. But I do feel like you may feel like a Sagittarius has deceived you, or like they're not totally on the up and up. And that could be really tough for you guys. That could be really tough for you guys. Then we have the Fool and the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Cups and Judgment, Ace of Pentacles. Fresh new beginnings, try not to block them. I feel like if something new shows up in your life this weekend, something that really makes you actually feel pretty good. Like, I feel like this might be a celebratory thing that shows up. Think about it. You know, I mean, of course, you're going to be discern. You're going to discern because you are the Virgo. You will be very discerning about whatever shows up in your life this weekend. Think about it, but have fun. Go out and have a good time and I feel like some Virgos really just need to let loose. Like, it's time with Judgment. If you get offered something this weekend to go out and have a good time, do that. I feel like new things are coming in for you, but of course you're going to question them, because if you weren't you wouldn't be a Virgo if you weren't questioning the things that were coming or being offered to you. I do feel like there's going to be either a new offer this weekend or coming up next week. Could have to do with your business or job. Try not to block the new beginnings. There is a fresh new start here, Virgo. And I think it's super amazing. Like, this is actually a really good reading because I see you guys kind of coming to the end of the battle. Yes, Virgos will self-sabotage by getting up in their head a little much. So let's try not to do that. But I do feel like you guys are coming into a much more calmer state of mind and recognizing that whatever it was that deceived you in the past, it's like it can't touch your future. It cannot touch your future. It can't. So I hope that was good. I just got invited to an event this week and it has to do with money, finances. Thanks. Super excited. Awesome. I did not see anything with Taurus and Virgo. I think Virgo, honestly, well, I think Virgo showed up in the Taurus reading, if I'm not, I think an earth sign did, or like, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be totally mistaken. I feel like Virgo's really focused on themselves right now, and they want to go out and have a good time, and just like, I do not see any type of relationship. There are no cups. There's one card. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. Oh, the Virgo's deceiving the Virgo. Both of the cups that we have here are all about celebration and getting your wishes. Nothing is showing with anybody else. So if you have somebody in your life, I don't feel like that they're going to be around this weekend much. Honestly, I think this is more of a weekend for like Virgo reclaiming their power. Pretty potent energy for that. So self-love, all about the self-love, all about the self-love. All right, guys, I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me with both videos. The first video, I think that's probably going to loop for a little while. Eventually, it will save. Those are the signs for Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And hopefully this one will save later, like instantly. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try something different when I end it. But I'm so glad you guys were here. I really, really appreciate your being here, and I love you all so much. Hey, Jeff. No, there was nothing on Taurus and Taurus. There was nothing with Taurus and Taurus. I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend.